Tyler Perry dropped a new Netflix special, man, called Straw, starring Taraji P. And I watched her interview on the Breakfast Club this morning, and I was very intrigued by how she was breaking down the film and the experience of shooting it. I think she said they shot the movie in like 4 days, and Tiana Taylor was also in the film. She did an amazing job. The entire cast did a phenomenal job. I mean, it's really nobody excluded. I mean, Taraji, she's the star of the film, of course, but the entire cast was well casted, and it was a well written film. Synopsis of the film is just about a struggling black mother that's just going through so much in a day. She's having a day's work, and it couldn't end any worse. It kind of has similarities to John Q in the sense of because her daughter is a sick baby, and they can barely keep their head above water. I mean, when I say she going through it, like because her character's like Jakaria, she got car problems. Even though she stay in an apartment like in Section 8, it ain't no AC. Barely got food. Landlord on her top, basically saying, degrading her and don't even see her as worth, seeing that she's struggling with her child and she gets evicted, catching hell at her job and end up getting fired, and even the job she work at a grocery store, it's in the project. So people coming in there, man, disrespecting her in long lines, and they throwing stuff, and it's just literally hell everywhere she go. Everywhere she goes, she catching hell. The boss, he tripping. He on 10. And even her daughter at school, she can't even afford to pay for the lunch. So her daughter is eating lunch from the special needs, and the teacher making fun of her, so she and then her mom and sister and everybody she come from a chaotic household. And throughout this entire day, man, she just can't catch a break, man. And she ended up getting robbed, trying to defend herself. Because the robber wanted to take the backpack she had, and they had all her daughter, important things like her medicine. She shoot the robber, end up shooting the boss, and she wanted a check. And when she go to the bank, man, they giving her a hard time. And what I like the most about this movie is because it was a lot of realism in it, like nothing exaggerated. I literally went through what she went through at the bank one time. When she went to the bank, she was trying to cash a check, but they told her, they couldn't cash the check because she didn't have her ID, but she come there all the time. I didn't necessarily go through that, but I went to the bank one time. Not no one time. This was last year. I went to the bank to deposit some money, and the person that gave me some money, I guess their child may have been horse playing, and they spilled some type of powder. Maybe it may have been makeup, or baby powder or something like that on the money, and the bank teller just went crazy on me. And Taraji's character, she had just, shot the robber, so the blood spilled on the check. And when she handed the lady the check, she say something smart like, must have spilled the slushy. And I'm just like, just that little detail is true. Like, people don't know what you be going through. And I'm telling the bank teller, in my situation, like, you really think I'm gonna come to the bank on purpose with, and mess with the money so I can, knowing y'all gotta look at it, and I know it's cameras up in here. You really think I'm gonna do that? You think I ain't do the best I could to eliminate this debris off the money? And this film teach you a lot about how everybody that you encounter on a day-to-day basis, you truly don't know the struggles or the battles that they have faced up until you come across them. And we should just have more patience and we should just be more patient with one another, because we really don't know. And by the end of the film, man, it's such a dark, twisted plot twist, man. Like it was a movie years ago on Netflix. It was kind of similar to that. I can't even think of the movie, man, but it was about some white people, and his daughter. But my mind racing, man. But this was just a great film, man. I definitely hope Taraji receives some big awards for this because it was very emotional, man. She was locked in. Like you could tell she felt this character because she has experiences similar to the character. And I definitely believe she delivered. I wish I knew the rest of the cast names because I would shout all of them out. But everybody, man, when I say everybody a part of this film, man, did a great job. This is one of those Tyler Perry films that I think is gonna rank a little high in his catalog. It was very dope, but I'm not gonna spoil the ending because I want people to comment after they watch it and we could discuss it. But um, majority majority of the people I've seen talk about it, they've enjoyed it, and the plot twist just throwing for a loop. Um, but the message in this film, man, is definitely, man, you know, be easy on one another, man. In this human experience we share with one another. And it ain't just a race thing, meaning don't just be kind to black people, man. Be kind to everybody, because we all need each other, and we all gonna go through our different forms of suffering, and things can be a little better and easier, man, if we just look out for one another. Because it show you in the film, some people just had mercy on her because they knew, man, she was just fighting a long fight that was just so tough. And everybody think they know what they would do if they was in a situation until they go through this situation. And one of her closest friends was her coworker, and she was even saying to the police that, she a good person, and um whatever y'all think she doing, she ain't doing it because she's a thief or a criminal. She must have just snapped out.